Hello, my beautiful souls. My name is Irina, and you're watching Irina Valentina Tarot. This is a general tarot forecast for amazing cancers for the month of March 2026. We'll have a look at different aspects of your life for this month, and we'll start with overall energy. The overall energy for you guys is Two of Swords. This card is telling me that most of the time you will be struggling in March. You will be struggling to see the truth. You will be struggling to see the path that is in front of you. You know, it's like you will be relying on someone else's opinions. You will be relying on someone else's advice. It's the card that asking you not to close your eyes, but have that, decision, make that decision. Although it's going to be difficult, it might be difficult to make the decision, but try to make it. It's like having a conflict inside of you and talking, to yourself, having those cons and pros, and finally making the decision. That's what card is telling you. Yes, we all have, those pros and cons, and sometimes it's good to put those pros and cons on the list that you can visualize, that you can see how many, pluses and how many minuses you have in choosing certain pathway, in making certain decision. But as long as you do those, in talk to yourself, as long as you analyze what is right for you and not, relying fully on someone's advice, then that's what you need to do in the month of March. Rely on yourself, try to make your own decisions. Yes, you can ask other people, you can ask for their, opinions, but the final decision should be yours. Let's have a look at the relationships. For those who are single, okay, we've got two cards, that's fine, that's how it came. So we've got King of Coins and we've got Three of Coins. So these cards are telling me for those who are single, and if you are looking for that King of Coins, you might be wanting, the person who has a status in life, who has a good job, who can provide for you, not just for themselves only, but for you as well, that you can rely on that person in all aspects, financially, physically. You need to look at different criteria. It's not just looking specifically for that person that has already that or all that, but also looking for the qualities that what person can achieve in life. If you're fairly young, 18, 19, 20 years old, and if you're looking for a young person, obviously that kind of person has lots of potentials. They might not have all those qualities as yet. They're still developing. Even 30s and 40s years old people, they're still developing, they're still learning. Even 60s and whatever, 50s and 60s and 70s, we always grow, we always change. That's the only constant in life. We always change, and that's what you need to allow in your life, that change, that it's not black and white. There is other shades of gray. So open your eyes, look for those shades, look for those opportunities in that person, not how much he's got in the bank account, or not how much physically he's handsome looking and fit and whatever, but what kind of opportunities does he have in life, and what kind of opportunities you have with that person. And let's move to those who are in love triangles. And we've got Death. The Death card is might say that you need to cut someone from your life. It might be your lover, it might be someone else, it might be I don't know, your friend that is whispering always on your ear something. But the cards are telling you that with the Two of Swords, you need to make a decision on your own. Don't listen to the other people for their advice. Listen for their opinion, but make your own decision. So the Death basically is telling you that it is time to end something. It is time to cut something or someone from your life. Maybe it's time to change their dress. Maybe it's time to change, as I said, you need to cut your lover in order to have a happy life, happy future with someone else. Maybe it's time to cut your friends. So there is something in March will be, and the main thing with this card, because it's major arcana, you cannot control the situation. You won't be able to control the situation. It's gonna happen whether you want it or not. Something is gonna be gonna go out from your life, something that you will need to leave behind, or something will be left behind without even you asking. And for those who are in long, stable relationships, we've got High Priestess. A High Priestess is talking about some information that you don't know, some information that you might think about, like you might be noticing, but it's not that is visible, not that the other person is ready to share. It's something that you or your partner is keeping secret, keeping the information out of your visibility. Sometimes even they're not lying, but they just don't want to don't know you to know about that something. And most likely in March you will be exposed to that information, or your secret will be exposed. And let's move to work questions. So for those who are not working and cannot work at the moment, for a number of reasons, whether you are looking after small children or been injured at work or retired, you've got the card Judgment. It's this card is telling me that you are releasing from something. Your life is finally coming to what you wanted all your life. Maybe you wanted to have children and now you're enjoying that time with children, because it's like it's like you didn't expect the feeling of that. You didn't expect how good it will be to stay home and look after the children. So it's like a realization that whatever you've been afraid of, staying home, changing nappies, all this every day, the same routine, finally you will come to realization that that's what you been born for, that's what you want. Like if you retired again, you will realize how good life is when you are retired, that you can do what you want, you can go places whenever you want, when it's not big time, when it's less, little children running around and so on. So again, if you've been injured at work or any other reasons that you cannot walk at the moment, you will realize, you will like breathe, fully, and enjoy that time of staying home and doing nothing, or not doing nothing. For obviously moms and dads who are looking after kids, it's not doing nothing, but it's like that release of not needing to wake up in the morning and go to work, not having that time in a public transport, dragging yourself to work or from work. So things like that, it's going to be like realization that how good it is to have a different lifestyle for now. And let's move to those who are looking for work. For those who are looking for work, we've got 5 of coins. Again, with these cards and bottom of the deck, we've got 9 of wands, 2 of swords, 5 of coins, 9 of wands. It's unlikely that you will be able to find a job in the month of March, and mainly because you are afraid. You are scared. You're either scared to go back to workforce. Maybe you are not ready to go back to the workforce because you had a bad experience before. There is some fear, some unfinished kind of business with your either previous work or previous or current lifestyle that you don't want to change. And although like your finances are not looking good, you want to improve those finances, but there is something keeping you from either even finding the job, not even talking about getting the job. Let's move to those who has a job. Sorry guys. Who has a job at the moment or running their own business. We've got 7 of wands. 7 of wands is the card of competition. Take anything from any, situation. Take something from that and bring it to your positive, from any negative situation, anything negative that might be happening. Someone say to you, try to find why that person said that particular thing. Maybe there is something that they're pointing out that you didn't want to see before. Look at other, team, your team players, your colleagues. How are they doing? What are they doing? There is always almost like competition. You're going to be competing against someone or even against yourself during the month of March. With 2 of swords in like 7 of wands, it's competition within yourself. What do you need to do to improve your work, yourself? And you need to find that spark. You need to find that wish to change, to do something. It's to have even that courage to stand up and make your grounds, look after yourself, defend yourself, and so on. So look at this card as you need to stand out, you need to show yourself, you need to make sure that people appreciate you, and you need to start appreciating yourself before others will appreciate you. If you know how to do it, the others will find a way to show their appreciation to you. And again, with your business as well, you need to look for things that how your business stands out, what to do in order for your business to stand out, to improve, to do something that others can see who you are, what your business, what your logo, what you're doing, and so on. Let's pull one card for the finances. The Magician. Although some of you might struggle with the finances, especially those who are looking for a job and cannot find it, that much you will be able to almost manipulate with your resources. You will be able, to move money from one side to another, to maybe borrow money from someone that, and you will be able to repay that later on. It's no question in that, because the bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups, that you are happy, not happy, but you are content with your situation. Doesn't matter. You're struggling, but you know that tomorrow's going to be better. If not tomorrow, next week. If not next week, next month. You are very determined and sure in tomorrow. And let's have a look if there is any surprises or any unpredictable situations that you might find yourself in March. And we've got Four of Coins, Seven of Swords, and Temperance. And bottom of the deck is Two of Wands. So these cards are telling me that you shouldn't be taking life easy. You need to fight for your spot under the sun. You need to find the ways how to be out there. You need to make a decision what to do with your life, how to turn things around. Put logic into place. Balance out your life as well. It's not like just go or be at ease and wait for sun to come out tomorrow. It's like balancing that time when you have a rest, when you have time off, and also the time when you do have to go out there and fight and earn something, get something, be somewhere. So find that middle, that balance within yourself, within your routine, within your life in the month of March. And one more card as an advice for you guys from this beautiful Starlight deck. Expand. The message for you is expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. Exactly, that's what the whole reading is about, that expansion, about that growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. That's a beautiful message for you, Cancers. You can get it as a mantra for yourself, as affirmation. whatever you want, you can use this message for you. I wish you all beautiful, amazing, happy month of March. Don't forget to click the button like, subscribe to my channel. Please comment, leave a comment. I would be greatly appreciated to anyone who can leave a comment for me. Again, happy March, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.